Welcome back to another Throne and Liberty guide. I'm Dums and, oh shit, today I'm looking like Iron Man. I even have the reactor on my chest, and I gotta say, it feels pretty good to be the man in the suit. So, let's take this baby out for a spin. Look at me. Look what a beautiful bird I am. Wings outstretched, feathers shimmering with a soft ethereal glow. I soar above the treetops like a creature from a dream. My plumage shimmers with shades of lavender and amethyst, catching the light and scattering it in a cascade of sparkles as I glide effortlessly through the sky. Oh my God, I have duck feet. What in the name of Bill Cosby is going on here? Did he slip something in my drink? These are proper duck feet. I need my normal feet back. Oh my God, what the f***? My feet. I have my feet back. I'm back to normal. No more webbed, waddling duck feet. I swear, this is the last time I'm hanging out with Bill and Diddy. Every time I hang out with those two, I end up waking up in weird places and sore and all covered in baby oil. Anyways, welcome back to another Throne and Liberty guide. I'm Dums, and I'm here to help you conquer one of the toughest bosses this game has to offer. Today, we are diving into the fight with Ahzreil, where I'll break down every move, give you all the tips you need, and make sure you're more than ready to take down this beast. From dodging deadly attacks to staying cool under pressure, and hopefully avoiding those palpitations, I've got you covered. Let's get into it, and make sure you're fully geared up to come out on top. Ready? So here's the first step. Pull up your map, select the event timetable, and click on Ahzreil's icon to find out exactly where this boss spawns. For this fight, we're heading to the Light Sanctum Ruins in the Shattered Temple region. The closest waypoint is the Shattered Temple waypoint, conveniently just a couple of steps away from the Sanctum Ruins. Fast travel over, and you'll be right on target for the showdown with Ahzreil. Let's go. Head over to the red portals and interact with one to enter the instance fight. Once the boss timer starts, these portals will stay open for only 5 minutes. After that, they'll close, and the fight will lock you out, so make sure you get in on time. No one wants to be left outside while the action begins. Alright, before we jump in, let me give you a pro tip that will save your life in this fight. Trust me, if you skip this, you'll be drowning in a chaotic orgy of effects, and keeping track of Ahzreil's moves will be nearly impossible. So, here's what you do. Hit Escape to pull up the main menu and go to Settings. Under Gameplay, select Character and move to the Attack section. You'll find an option for Select Targets to show skill effects. Change this setting from Show All to Show Party Member Animations. This way, you'll only see essential effects from your team, making it way easier to focus on Ahzreil's attacks without all the extra visual noise. With that said, you're ready to take on the boss with a clear view. Alright, with the visual clutter out of the way, it's time to focus on teamwork. Once you're inside the boss arena, hit Enter to open the chat menu and start looking for a group. Players will usually post group links in the chat, so keep an eye out and join one directly. This way, you'll have a team by your side, which is essential for tackling Ahzreil. Having a solid group means you can focus on specific roles and maximize your damage output while covering each other's backs. Once you're in a group, you'll be ready to take on Ahzreil with the best chance of success. Let's move on to his attack patterns and what to watch out for. The first thing you'll need to keep in mind is his Fury attack. This move is relatively slow, which means it's one of the easier ones to dodge or block. However, don't underestimate it. If you're caught off guard, the projectile will not only deal damage, but also stun you, leaving you vulnerable for a few critical seconds. Keep your focus on his wind-up motion to to anticipate the attack and time your dodge or block just right. This will help you stay mobile and avoid getting locked down early in the fight. With Fury attack out of the way, let's look at some of his other more complex moves. Alright, next, let's talk about Ahzreil's cone-shaped AoE attack. When he's about to use this move, he'll target 1 or 2 players, marking them with a yellow sphere over their heads. He will then unleash a cone-shaped AoE in their direction. This attack is telegraphed clearly on the ground, so you'll see a purple cone-shaped marker appear in front of him. As soon as you see a player marked with the yellow sphere, you need to move out of the area immediately to avoid taking heavy damage. Everyone else should keep their distance from the marked players, as standing too close could put them in the line of fire. Keep an eye on Ahzreil's cast animation as a warning, especially if you or someone nearby is marked. Dodging this attack is crucial for minimizing damage and staying in the fight longer. Alright, now that we have this AoE handled, let's move on to Ahzreil's next mechanic. During the fight, Ahzreil will summon meteors that crash down onto the battlefield. You'll notice blue markers appear on the ground, indicating where these meteors are about to land. When you see these blue markers, make sure to avoid standing in those areas to escape significant damage. The meteors hit hard, so staying alert and watching the ground closely is crucial. Keep moving and repositioning yourself to stay out of the marked zones and minimize incoming damage. With the meteors covered, let's move on to Ahzreil's final and most critical mechanic, fire totems. At intervals during the fight, 3 fire totems will appear around the arena, and Ahzreil will start pulling players toward the center. When this happens, 3 players will receive a fire orb above their heads. These players must quickly carry their orbs to each totem to destroy it. It's essential to take out all 3 totems. Leaving even one intact will result in heavy damage to the entire team, while leaving 2 or more will cause a catastrophic, instant wipe. Coordination is key here. Each player with an orb should immediately move toward the nearest totem and avoid any interruptions to ensure successful destruction. This mechanic requires focus and teamwork, so make sure your group is ready to handle it when it appears. Once the fire totems are destroyed, you're back to dealing with Ahzreil's other attacks, but stay sharp. With this final mechanic explained, you're now fully prepared to take down Ahzreil. Before we dive into the full fight, let's take a moment to acknowledge our sponsor, Diddy's baby oil community, Flourish Foundation. After an unexpected house raid recovered 2/3 of the world's baby oil reserve from Diddy himself, concerned citizens banded together to form this foundation and tackle a crucial question: how can we restore nature's balance? Meanwhile, countless children, and yes, even adults, are out there battling the heartbreaking effects of dry, flaky skin. By simply subscribing to my channel, you're lending a hand to someone in dire need of moisture. Thank you for being a baby oil hero. Now, let's jump straight into the fight and enjoy the carnage.
There is no escaping it. unnecessary sacrifice! I'll burn your very soul till there is nothing left but ash and dust!
And that's a wrap on Ahzreil. If you made it through without getting wiped by those fire totems, give yourself a pat on the back. Or better yet, hit that subscribe button for more guides and tips. Every bit of support helps me bring you more content. And hey, maybe even save a few more dry-skinned sufferers along the way. Thanks for watching, warriors, and see you in the next video.